very immaculately today.
Yeah, no, Neo playing truly incredible, making Hamilton proud, man. I'm just super glad to see him kind of reaching his potential, and I'm really excited to see how this set plays out, no matter kind of which direction it goes. I do wonder, Llod been playing this whole time. That can sometimes wear you out, but it also can kind of keep you hot, whereas Neo been waiting on the winner's side. Sometimes that can work against you, especially when he was playing so fast,
Yeah, absolutely. I will be kind of looking to Llod to see how he's going to play this different from the winner's side set, because he kind of did get run over in that previous one, and that Mr. Saturn almost mattered there because of the no knockback, or very little knockback from that item throw.
Also, one of the things I just realized is on the first set that they played, they started at Fountain, and Neologism won that game. And now they're starting at Dreamland. And
yeah,
those changes are very, very different in terms of playstyle. Oh, wow.
I think he aerialed when he was about to grab ledge, and that kind of locked him out from grabbing it there. I can't really tell what the miscue was, but Neo's going to be first one on the board. One hit is going to do it, though.
I did actually like what we saw there, where Neo went for the forward throw and realized that Llod was going to land on the platform. So he didn't kind of autopilot into a forward air and try to build up some percent. He just kind of waited and tried to see if he could punish him coming down. And that shows that, he's still connected to the game. He's still kind of looking for openings. He's not autopiloting quite yet. He's not getting tired. And just as I say that, what an amazing combo. Just the way he extended everything. Oh my gosh.
Is Neo going to win the tournament?
I really hope so, man. I'm just so impressed. It's just insane. I'm going to repeat this because we have a lot of new viewers. Early on today, Neologism tweeted to me saying, I have no idea how the Peach matchup works. Today. And he has beaten Llod once, and he might beat him again.
Even Stevens here, though, for our first game. More or less, Neo's kind of got a ton of pressure, and it looks like he's really just putting his foot on the pedal right now.
Yeah, he actually is, it's showing. This is why this matchup, I feel like, is so not figured out theoretically. Oh my god, what a edge guard! Yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying, is there's still so much, it's so hard to kind of unpack. On one hand, it feels like Falco can just die immediately, make a single mistake and take 58% for it. But on the other hand, it feels like you can't get in against Falco. He just walls you out, makes it so difficult. And that's why this matchup is still so interesting. Look at this platform movement from Neo, dude. Oh my god, the up B.
Okay, has to jump away, yeah.
He took a page from Mango's book there, man. We've seen Mango do that a lot against Peach.
Oh, he doesn't grab ledge, he might die. That's it.
That's it. Couldn't take the stock, that's a huge thing against Peach. If you can't break through those 150, 160, 170% where you just can't get the, you're losing your lead slowly and slowly and slower.
It gets frustrating too. You're just like, come on, just give me the stock already. I mean, the thing that I'm going to say is that meme from SpongeBob where the guy goes, how many times are we going to have to teach you this lesson, old man? And I've said it throughout the Xanadu 408 radar. Llod has just caught every single roll away. And that insane edge guard that we saw started from just a straight up, I'm gonna sprint you down and get a dash attack from across the entire football field.
That I love the SpongeBob references. I think it's a beautiful way to word it. I'm so curious to see if Neo is able to teach a couple lessons of his own, on Yoshi's, get some really slick punishes. I really like the down air there, and his platform movement has been very, very clean. So let's see what he can do with this lead so far.
Yeah, I want to say that double jump kind of float canceled into the down air was a miscue from Llod. I think he almost wanted to do either a double jump land on platform or like a slap dash into something on the platform to go for a poke. But either way, 3 stocks apiece. Oh my god, that's the Peach Classic.
That's what my games look like, Walt. that's what mine look like.
That's what mine look like too. That's why I can't beat Peach. Man. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Punish game is so sick.
Neo showing some signs of life.
Is he ever, man? I think, it shows that sometimes Falcos can be so flashy, and other times they just need to know what move to use at the right time. It doesn't need to be complicated. A dash attack here, a down air there, and the stock is gone.
Yeah, I feel like, change of pace is not even a good enough set of words to use for this game 1 and game 2. They're just completely destroying each other back and forth. Neo right there, and now, I don't know, is it Llod's turn, or is Neo going to get 2 in a row?
Yes, it's Llod's turn. Absolutely right. Going for 2 in a row down smashes, too. But, 13%, this is where low percents, funnily enough, can actually lead to quite a lot when you're on Yoshi's. You get a couple up tilts, shine, waveland, shine, and they're dead. So, of course you want to be worried about crouch cancel, but this is such a deadly stage on both sides.
A hard call out with the leg?
They've both been just giving each other the kicks, man. Like, we've just seen so many back airs. Oh, look at that edge cancel. Who gets the first opening?
Yeah, and I gotta say, again, Neo's just going for kind of full hop forward airs, and we talked about this in the winner's side set. It has to be intentional, right? We've seen it so many times at this point.
Definitely gonna be tweeting about it afterwards. I'm gonna be like, yo, Neo, I thought you lied to me, man. What's this forward air tech that you got? I'm the one who doesn't know about the matchup, not you. Oh, this is so big.
He might die. Again, forward air. But I guess that maybe it covers so much that it didn't matter.
He took the game, dude. And also the forward air there is it's the only thing that extends that far out. Like when you try to do the nair, it kind of goes like this, and the forward air goes just a bit further. I say that off camera, but you get the idea.
1-1. Okay, Neo's sitting on winner's side. Just as a reminder for everyone in chat, only needs 2 more games to claim the Xanadu 408 title. Let's see if Llod, and if he can break through kind of the fortress that is Llod on Final Destination.
Yeah, quite a threatening stage to say the least.
Crap.
Already taking 44%.
Reads double jump, Neo gets ledge in time, catches double jump there, and that's the first stock.
Yeah, and what does he get in return? 8%. Just barely, a tiny amount on the board, and Neo really on the back foot here. This is such an uphill battle.
My gosh, what insane micro spacing from Llod, too. Just kind of short mini peach dash dance to get out of range of Neo's threat. And then just, here we go with the chain grab. This could go theoretically to high percent and find a kill. But we have seen Llod drop a couple of these in fairness.
Nice mix-up from Llod there. Neo DIing left to try to get all the way off the stage so that the chain grab ends. And Llod, noticing that, says, you know what? I'm just going to throw you far. And if you're DIing out, you're going to die for it. So really, really good awareness from Llod there to make that adaptation. Ooh, turnaround forward air. That's not something we see every day. Probably not intentional, though.
Yeah, multiple times Llod not opting for the ledge. Again, we say it all the time. Peach on the ledge, pretty brutal position to be in. I am wondering if Neo's going to eventually catch on to some of Llod's aggressive options returning to stage.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just watching how many... He should end this pretty soon. Yeah, right about now, I think.
Probably done after this one. Yeah.
Yeah, one more. And that's the stock, though. This is the FD mountain you have to climb. And sometimes you make it look easy, and other times FD just eats you alive. And Neologism really feeling that. Oh, good patience, though. Doesn't go for a double laser or anything too predictable.
Double hit of forward air, laser confirm into forward smash? Who is this guy?
I've just been so impressed by everybody in this tournament today. We are so lucky to be getting, just as I say that, the grabs, just taking away that luck.
That's probably all she wrote at this point. Let's see if we're going to see the mix-up again or just a fall-off aerial. Looks like just the forward throw, and actually just doesn't quite reach with the gloves there. Neo with another chance at life, but Llod's got 2 fresh ones to make it work.
Yeah, this is why I would argue that this is a slightly favored towards Peach, in that she kind of wins the stage war, right? So she wins on FD, I think. I think she might slightly win on Dreamland. She loses on Yoshi's, then I think she might slightly win on Fountain. And so when you kind of add it all up together, it's just slightly favored for Peach. And you got to ask, who wins more on Yoshi's? Is it Falco or is it Peach on FD? And I think it's Peach on FD. That's my theory.
Yeah, I mean, I know we did kind of see, to a lesser extent, the mango on FD, and I think he really shows kind of what Falco is capable of on that stage. Exactly what it needs against Peach, you know, don't get grabbed, I guess is probably the first answer, but you know, Neo had a good effort coming back for that game 3. Wasn't quite able to go the distance there, so we're going to see Llod as the one knocking on the door to a bracket reset Battlefield, the counterpick. And that's exactly what I think he was going for on the Yoshi's Story counterpick radar, where he gets the what looks to be kind of like a slapdash into instant grab on the platform. Oh my god, up, thrown up, thrown up.
Oh my god. I do see some people talking about ads in the chat. There is a button you can do to skip ads called the subscribe button.
True.
And you can hit it right now to have a completely ad-free viewing experience. So, one stock up from Llod on Battlefield, making this matchup look pretty difficult. You know,
the reverse.
Yeah, Neo really running out of that steam, and Llod just... This is the playstyle I associate the most with Llod.
What was this combo radar? Did you just see him get boxed out for all eternity?
Also, did you see the SDI that Llod had on the nair trying to get in, or sorry, on the down air, trying to get all the way back onto the stage? Something kind of only you see from high-level players. Oh my god.
What is he doing?
Neo in the main...
I think it's... Oh my...
He just popped out of it, is what I was going to say. Like, he was in the Matrix, and then, you know, just like that, he was gone. Took the phone call.
I think, you know, when we talk about, like, the player-isms that exist in the world, the Neo has to be, at this point, SD at least once when you're just playing, like, an absolute fiend throughout the entire tournament. Because he did it once against Ginger, he did it once against No Fluxes, and now he's done it once against Llod.
He really has. He's done it like every single set, and they always look like he's paying some kind of price. You know, he's done that like deal with the devil to play sick, and they're like, "All right, we get the next stock though," and he's like, "What? Really?" And then he loses it. So
I'm not ready. You have to be ready.
Exactly. I'm not ready. No. Just give me another set, please.
And another set is what we're gonna get with the bracket reset here from Llod. 3-1 victory. Really showing up hard right now. Of course. I think the question of FD being on the table, especially after the reset, is going to be massive for this second set here. Let's see if Neo can put it together on this one like he did in their winner side set.
I'm trying to think about what he needs to change. And it's so tough because I feel like so much of what is happening is this kind of like, you know, I've used the word a lot, suffocating today, but like Llod kind of, you know, again, he's a doctor. He's taken away that oxygen. He's got him on life support, and he's like, it's over for you, man. He's flipping the switch. So, you know, we need Neo to get some extra little bit of life. You know, we need Neo to find a way to keep this bird's heart ticking. But
I mean, I feel like it starts with counterpicks too. Like, why not just go to Yoshi's? Like, you absolutely freaking destroyed him in the winner side set on Yoshi's. If you're Neo, just go there again. And we did see a Battlefield as the game 4 pick to ultimately lead to that bracket reset. I'm not exactly sure what the rationale was behind that, but it's kind of like, I mean, to me, it's like, if I destroyed this guy. What's that?
He did go to Yoshi's this set.
He did? Did I just completely miss that?
Didn't he win on it? I thought he won on Yoshi's.
Was that game 2?
Yeah, I think that was game 2.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense then.
Yeah.
Ignore everything I'm saying while Llod just puts Neologism into the blender for game 1. 85% first 10 seconds of the match.
This is it. It's funny because Falco as a character. Falco as a character, one of those characters where he either looks amazing or terrible. You know, like Neo, because he's a Falco player, same thing. Amazing or terrible. Looking amazing right now, but then all of a sudden, it's gone.
Yeah, I think if we want to talk about themes across multiple sets, this is reminiscent of the winner side set starting on FOD, so hopefully we can see some shades of similar gameplay as well. We're not getting it just yet, but Neo with all the awareness in the world to catch Llod's necessary recovery back to not die early.
I love the nair there. Just wanted to keep him off stage. You know, a lot of people would go for a down air there. Oh, and he even gets the back air and kills him. But yeah, a lot of people go for a down air there, and that gives him a chance to kind of get back to center and start zoning you out. So really, really good choice from Neo. Gonna get to the ledge too. Ooh.
Forwarder to cover the ledge. Could have been a bit of gravy for Neo, especially considering he probably just should have died if Llod didn't need to recover from that earlier stock. But Llod's working with a full stock advantage right now on this game 1 of the bracket reset. Catches him with the down smash for 48. That's gotta hurt, Radar.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is looking like my games. I know it's not a compliment to Neologism, who's been playing so damn well, but just jumping into down smashes. You know, it's all about a timing mix-up. If you time it properly, and beautiful down air, by the way. If you time it properly, they down smash and you punish the end lag. But if you time it wrong, you take 50%, and it eats away at your mental.
Oh my gosh, that was almost the sickest combo ever off of the platform cancel on top from Neo. He's still keeping it going nonetheless, but Llod just swats at him with the crown. And that's the third Mr. Saturn we've seen in like 4 or 5 games, I want to say.
Yeah, and what is this platform tech chase going to be like? Oh, I love these like immediate hits with the nair, kind of using it like a Luigi nair, but even more proactively. And beautiful game from Llod. So we're gonna see Yoshi's again, much like you said. Very, very, very strong stage. I fully expect that. That looked like Neo had signs of life there, though. It looked like he could have won. So
I think so too. And excuse me for being a little bit suspicious, but I didn't know that box players just pull Mr. Saturns more often.
Yeah, Hax has a little sponsorship deal with Mr. Saturn. I hear that, you know, it's pretty good benefits on both sides. Mr. Saturn gets a bit more screen time, and Hax gets to plug his controller. So, you know, everyone wins, really.
Yeah, this game, too, I think is going to be pretty important. Kind of dictates the rest of the momentum for this set, because Neo really needs to find a win here. Going down 2-0, especially with Llod having FD on the back burner again, is a huge deficit to fall to.
There's that nair from the ledge, by the way, again. Looks like an option that Neo does like to use. I've also noticed that he likes to use... Ooh, that's a little risky. Yeah, gets in a knockdown situation, and I hope
how many times are we going to teach this lesson, old man? I'm going to get the grab every time.
People asking in the chat, Llod is not always been a box player, but lately is a box player, a box peach. Oh my god, getting out of that down air and gets a back air in response. Huge opening.
Down air, yeah, and catches with double jump exhausted now. Neo just single lasers to platform, not quite enough. Gets the shield up to prevent the shield poke, but Llod is just putting on the pressure in layers right now.
Oh, I love the double shine, though. Fall through forward air, up tilt. Okay, this could be big. Good tech away, though. Doesn't allow him an additional follow-up, but always hard to call out the get-up attack. I like these full hops from Neo, though, just making it very hard for Peach with her low vertical mobility to call him out. Jab, back air, and...
That might be enough. Yeah, no float. Ow, I thought he caught him out of float. Okay. Missed it in the magnifying glass, but very, very close. Only 3% separating them right now. Any aerial's got to do it.
Oftentimes between stocks, if I see the Shy Guys, I try to just like give him a little kick, you know, get him out of there. Because I don't want the Shy Guys messing with my lasers. Ooh. Reactive air dodge to not get hit by a giant down smash, but gets clipped anyway in the follow-up attack.
Yeah, absolutely. And to your point earlier, just kind of a collective bundle of stress balls you can kind of take your anger out on in between stocks. Neo doing them a little bit of the justice there, and it might have done a little bit of work for him because he's got the percent lead now.
Man, we saw for a moment there just what makes Falco such a good character is that, you know, Shine being frame 1 allows him to cover situations where it kind of looks like Peach should have the advantage. You know, Falco's sort of stumbling in a situation, Peach is on top of him, but he gets the Shine out first. And that, you know, feeling a little, oh my god, the way it went
Shy Guys almost messed that up too.
They did. I hate them, man. They
came back and said, I don't like the way you treated us that last stock.
Honestly. little offensive before. You see him shoot them the other day. It was truly awful. But oh, this is huge. But great DI on that shine. If that had not been DI correctly, that would have been the stock for sure. Ooh, that is rough. But Randall is not on his way either. Ooh.
Yeah, last stock, and again, this is a huge game. Perhaps some would even say a necessary game for Neo to win. To go down 2-0 in this set is going to be a hard-fought battle, especially with how well Llod's been playing on FD.
I just gotta ask, did hacks pay off the Shy Guys as well? Because they have been protecting Llod at some pretty weird times. And, you know, again, I get that you want your box controller to be popular, but that doesn't mean you need to be interfering with competitive games like that. Ooh, the double laser, really forcing it a little bit, but staying on the platform, being patient.
You know, right idea on the roll, but not quite having enough distance there. Llod's gonna take it. This is trouble. This is trouble. Because Neo can take this next game for sure. We might see the run back to Yoshi's. It's not like he played it particularly badly. But when we go back to FD and Llod just starts pressing the Z button a bunch of times or whatever button he's got it mapped to on his silly little box controller, then we're going to see some troublesome stuff happen.
Yeah, you know, I know some people are tempted to count Neo out here. This is a guy who won the first set. He's not coming from losers. This is a guy who, in situations, you know, where he looked like he was going to lose the game, has turned it around. Even in situations where he did lose the game, made it look way closer. I do not think Neo is out. I just think that Llod is a beast, man. He's just straight up a beast.
Yeah, super good adjustments out of Llod. It's not over till you know, the proverbial fat lady sings on this one, so we see the Yoshi's run back.
She looks great for her. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, come on now. Up 2-1 in the set. This fat lady's doing all right.
She's doing real well. And,
yeah,
you know, I've
Falco...
seen Peach with the dress on the bottom. She's actually got very thin legs.
Yikes. You're supposed to be the married one, man. Come on.
Oh, man. Engaged.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Advantage to Llod on this one. 94%. I think the speed is starting to show from Neo, but it might be too little too late at this point.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is, does Neo believe himself?
What's going on here?
What is going on?
Did we lose Llod again? Has he moved on to the?
Was it too far? Did that run the?
Okay, I didn't mean that the buttons were silly. I just meant that, you know, you're playing on a different controller than everyone else. Come on.
Exactly. Oh man, I literally had like the hugest brain fart there. I was like, blah, 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 but trying to keep it together here, as is whatever's going on here. They're doing their best.
Maybe a lag
versus
test?
Bananas right now.
Yeah. Okay, they're back. Yeah, maybe it was just something related to lag, would be the guess.
Oh,
and he's gonna... No. Okay, I was like, is that really how they're gonna bring it back after that short intermission?
Yeah, that... You know, again, very winnable. Doesn't get hit by the down smash. That's very important. I love the down air grab there. And the forward air, once again, pivotal part. That's the forward air I know. The low percent forward air.
Sure,
the PPMD. Yeah. But... Ooh, almost gets the kill, too.
Oh my god, again, Neo's just boxing out with the jab forward tilts. Just looks so wonky in this matchup because it's like Peach is just running into moves constantly. Running into moves, she shall, though. Neolod, I can't say his name, man. It's been all night. I'm just going to keep calling him Neo.
Man,
every time I try, I mess it up. Neo's up a stock.
Again, I've done all I can to avoid making Jism jokes. We did that way too much in Hamilton. We're past it. I'm almost 28, so we're just leaning right into the Neo side of things. Looking like we're seeing some lag again.
I think we have, yeah, which is super unfortunate. Like, you know, right in the final hour for these guys at Grand Finals. Hopefully they can sort it out to wrap up this next game and the remainder of the set. But, you know, you hate to see it either way.
It really makes you appreciate how much Falco moves and how little Peach moves when they're both not moving.
Like yes, this is very normal.
Yeah, like touches her eye or something, moves her hand, and Falco's doing this like dance back and forth. He's got this like little swagger going on. I don't know what it is. Like, he just wants the match to start.
just gonna be waiting this one out. Yeah, I'm looking at chat right now while we have the moment. I just saw someone say Chango versus Fohibro, and I gotta say, oh, you were? That's amazing.
I was. Yeah, that's Battle of BC. I was just in the thing, like Fohibro, BC player, and just watching S2J in the crowd, mad, and just the whole thing. It was good.
Yeah, for sure. I see Llod moving around right now. He's kind of getting things going again, but is this the start? If we get a mid-set hand warmer, not quite. They're just going to go right back into it.
Ooh, doesn't get the up air though. You know, if you guys want to help out, you can give Neo some money for a new router. Get things going again.
Yeah, exclamation point Matcherino is going to actually direct you guys to an Amazon affiliate link by VGBootCamp for new internet for the gang here. Last stock, though, potentially set point and tournament point for Llod. Is this going to be all she wrote? Or are we going to get another game on the horizon radar?
It is brutal to see him get the stock cleanly and then all of a sudden just get clipped by a forward air and die. And is this going to be it? Oh, look at how fast he's moving, though. Even with the tournament on the line, he still got some juice in him.
That's it? Okay. All right, game 4. I was about to ask, just out of curiosity, what is the official ruling if there was a timeout there when both of them just waited?
I think it is still just a timeout, which is crazy, but I would expect it would be, unless they that's a great question, because I feel like the fact that they chose to play it out to me suggests that they are willing to just accept it could be a timeout. But, you know, I don't know if the lag had occurred a bit lower, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if we're 2 minutes out. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
a lot of people in chat
on the board here.
Are we going to see
I mean,
2 games?
It's such a tough sell, man. I feel like Llod has just been completely on point when it comes to the FD, even in the times where okay, and this is kind of, I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. It's like,
didn't he lose on FD once already? Can he go back to FD?
No, Llod's up 2-1. This is the bracket reset.
Oh yeah, it was the previous set. Okay, that's right. So one other thing that Neo said is my Sheik always does better than my what's it called, Falco. So this is not a totally random pick. I think he just thinks this matchup is really good for Sheik.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here to say that, because I didn't even know Neo played Sheik in the few sets that I have been able to cast of him. I believe it's only been Falco's. So
I don't think he does.
Okay.
I think he just thinks. I think this is just like a secondary-ish character. Like, I've never seen him use it in tournament, but I think he's just like, screw this. I'm done with the FD stuff. Like, FD, I think, you mentioned before about how Mango's been doing really well on FD versus Marth. I do think the matchups are different enough that, like, I really think this matchup is very hard.
Yeah, I don't even think the switch to Sheik is that all that bad, albeit perhaps a bit interesting. I don't think it's often you see a Falco switch to a Sheik as a counter pick, because a lot of the times they don't really need it for matchups where, Falco probably does just as well, if not better. But I don't think it's that bad, because he's kind of getting whooped when it comes to picking Falco on this stage. Of course, Llod just having kind of a free win button when it comes to just getting a stock with the Z.
Yeah, the grab is just so consistent. Like, even Marth's chain grab, for all of the stuff that we complain about, is a grab that, opens you up to a bunch of up airs later and, like, tech chases that you can drop and then pick right back up. It's very annoying, but Peach just kills you. Like, she just gets you from 0 to 110 and then nares you and you die. Like, so I can see why, like, at a certain point you say, enough is enough, I want out. And this could be like a little bit of a momentum swing for Neo.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, I think there's been low-key memes about this. I haven't seen it too much, but it's kind of like, if you're struggling in certain matchups like these, is there a rationale for picking Sheik into Peach versus, like, I'm going to break out my Falcon?
Yeah, it's true. It depends on, like, what your secondaries are like. And people saying this seems like a mid-level Sheik again. I could tell you right now, you play Neo Sheik and you get your ass spanked, okay? But unfortunately, when you play against like a former top 20 player in the world, I think in Llod, or like top 25, it's kind of difficult. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Some of the best neutral in the world here. So
yeah, doesn't snap the ledge there. This is going to be close. Neo with another chance at a win here. I mean, it's a full stock deficit. It's not completely out of the woods yet for Llod. So there's a shot.
I think the thing that here too is like, right now we see a game where he's looking like he's going to lose, right? And we can go, oh man, why did he pick Sheik? But it's not like he's losing by that much. Oh, and just as I say that, he gets an unfortunate turnip hit there, and that is going to do it, I think. That
does Zelda switch. There's a world. Okay.
There's no world. But what I was going to say was 130% basically on FD, 2 stock, almost gets the stock. You know, there's a real question of like, would he have done as well with Falco? Would he have done better? I personally, would have loved to see the Falco there, but I can see why he switched. He didn't do so bad with Sheik either.
Yeah, really good stuff. Congratulations to Llod for taking Xanadu 408. What an insane bracket overall. I mean, it was just super fun to watch. We had a Ganon in top 3. We had Swooper getting 5th, I think, which is pretty insane as well. We had Ginger out at 4th, which many would say is a rather large upset for the bracket, especially being first seed of this event. And we had Box Llod taking the whole thing.